Hey everyone, Kim here. It's the beginning of the year 2021, and I'm curious to know, do you make New Year's resolutions? Do you stick to them? I'm going to share a couple thoughts about what I have done for a healthier lifestyle, and I'd love to hear more about what you're doing. Hi everyone, Kim Mason here. If I haven't met you or you haven't checked out this channel, welcome. I am a busy mom, a teacher, and I have a passion for helping busy people get and stay healthy while living their busy lifestyle. So there are some tips that I share, some products I use, and a list of mindsets that I have used that I have found that help me to stay busy and active while being healthy on the go. So subscribe to this channel. Every Monday a new video comes out, and I'd love to connect. Hi everyone. So I want to share really briefly a little bit about making a resolution versus a lifestyle and setting up a lifestyle change. So a resolution by definition is a firm decision to do or not to do something. And at the beginning of the year, a new season, a new time in our life, we often make resolutions. And resolutions aren't good or bad. A lot of it really depends on how you respond to them and how you set yourself up. A lifestyle is a way of life. And so I used to be really, really big into New Year's resolutions. It was a fresh start. I remember one year I gave up chocolate for a year just because I wanted to prove that I could. I don't really know if there was any other benefit of that, but I proved to myself I could do it. And so resolutions are really, really popular. About 50% of adults make a resolution, but what's they have found statistically is about less than 10% of adults keep their resolutions beyond the first couple weeks or several months. So that being said, why do we do it? I know the beginning of the year or a season or time in our life, it's a fresh start, and sometimes we just need to get going. But if we're making a resolution that we're not going to stick with, what's the point, right? So what I have done the last several years, and I've found that it's been very empowering for me, is rather than making a list of resolutions, I won't do this, I will do that, giving up bad habits, I have chosen a word of the year. There's a lot of really great guidance out there about how to find your word. Last year it was freedom for me. This year is grace. And what I'm finding is that it guides everything that I do. It gives me grace as I'm trying to make healthy decisions and to stick with those healthy decisions. It's giving myself grace when I don't. It's giving myself and others grace in just everyday life. So that is a guiding principle in my life. That's not just focusing on what I'm going to eat or my activity levels. So that's a suggestion I have if you feel like you get bogged down in resolutions. If resolutions help you make changes, that's amazing. I heard the other day it takes 66 days to form a new habit. So one thing that the reason I think a lot of people don't stick with their resolutions is they don't stick with them long enough to make them habits. So if you are making a resolution, stick with it for 2.5, 3 months and see how you're feeling. Some of those things become second nature. So I'm curious, do you make resolutions? I'd love to hear in the comments what resolutions you make, or if you don't make resolutions, if you do a word of the year, if you've done something different. And the goal really is a healthy lifestyle, however you get there. If you do a word of the year, if you make a resolution and then go from there, you can make a resolution any day of the year, not just the beginning of the year. I'd love to hear what your thoughts are.